here's the question, right? By the end of the film, he realizes he can't be vengeance.
Right.
And he has to become something else.
Okay.
Like I mentioned, hope.
Sure.
What do you think about that?
Well,
regarding a character that you are so critical of?
I mean, I love some character. I love some character growth. You know? I love to see it.
Right.
Love to see it. Now I want to actually see him put his fucking money to actual good use instead of like dressing up in spandex and building expensive cars and motorcycles.
But then he's not Batman anymore.
Well, maybe he doesn't need to be Batman.
Well, I say that he does need to be Batman.
You think he does need to be Batman?
I think he is Batman.
What does Batman as hope look like, as opposed to Batman being vengeance?
I think, well, okay, if you're asking me...
And I know this is probably going to be explained for like in the second film.
Sure, yeah.
But like, what would a Batman that is hope, representative of hope instead of vengeance and fear, look like?
I think what that would look like is him taking, first of all, if we're looking at his character, opening up more to the point where he can let more people in.
What does that mean?
It he's
let them into the Batcave. I don't know what you're talking about.
Open up as a person. Like, he's a very closed off individual. He's very isolated at this point in his life. He is very
How do you
disturbed.
expect Batman to remain? Okay, because we're talking about Batman.
Yes.
How do you expect Batman to be open to people without revealing his identity?
What I mean by that is, first of all, the people in his life. What I mean. People like Alfred. Ideally, someone like a Robin, a Dick Grayson, who can kind of be there as that balance. That's what I think of when it comes to Batman. Being Batman, but also becoming
hope. I'm sorry, I just don't see it because you're.
What do you mean? What don't you see?
Well, there's no one Batman's gonna open up to. Like, if Batman opens up to a Robin, he's opening up as Bruce will. And a Robin is just going to be another mini Batman. So you're just going to have Batman and mini Batman.
Well, mini Batman is a stretch.
I just want to know, like, systematically speaking, right? Like, mechanically speaking, how does Batman Hope differ from Batman Vengeance?
Batman Hope is more focused on the people he's trying to save, rather than the criminals he's going to war against.
And how does that look like?
What it means is, well, first of all...
Not what it means. How does that look like?
I think what it is Bruce Wayne... First of all, I think what it is him becoming more of the Bruce Wayne that we know. Because in this film, he's more focused on being Batman. And he doesn't have... They show that he doesn't talk to Wayne Enterprise. Again, he's very isolated and everything.
Sure.
He has to create that alter ego of the philanthropist. So I think that's what that is, of like being out there in the public eye... bitches, money, charity events.
That's not Batman promoting hope. That is Bruce Wayne promoting oligarchy.
Well, philanthropy.
Whatever whatever you want to call it. In the
how is it promoting oligarchy?
Well, you just said it. Talking to Wayne Enterprises and promoting.
But that's where his money is.
Well, that is where his money is. But, that's not Batman being hope. That's, okay, let's say philanthropy, right? Yeah. Let's say he starts putting his money to good use. That is not Batman being hope.
Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly how Batman is going to be hope. Justice League. When he meets up with Superman, all right? If that's what you want for Batman to be hope, what I'm telling you is... I told you what Batman is hope is. It's Batman with a partner, with Robin.
How does that look like? When he goes out into the street...
He'll have someone to keep him honest from going over the edge.
Going over the edge of what? He's still going up and beating up criminals, is he not?
Yes, he is,
and so
but he's not fucking them up the same way.
What's the fucking difference?
The difference is, you remember in the third act when he took the adrenaline, and he was like slamming that fool, like he was not Batman anymore.
At the end.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah, he was like destroying that fool. He was not Batman in that moment.
What is the fucking difference?
He was vengeance. The difference is his mission.
So hope is beating someone up unconscious. But vengeance is beating them up a little bit more unconscious, giving them like permanent brain damage.
No.
Is that the difference? There's no.
No, the difference is the brain damage is a big difference. Okay, crippling a dude is very different than just knocking him out.
Sure.
That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, if you have someone,
how does that give hope?
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rob you. Okay, we're gonna go outside. I'm gonna rob you.
Okay.
And if a dude stops me from robbing you, are you gonna have and doesn't like kill me or anything
Sure.
or fuck me up entirely,
Sure.
but just like puts me out of commission, right? And saves you and asks, "Hey, are you okay?" Is that gonna give you more faith in humanity or less?
I guess more.
Well, there you go.
Okay, that's a good example.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Because you were in it. Yeah. See, this is what the
No,
liberal,
wait,
the
no,
woke, the
wait,
woke
no.
mob wants from us. Okay, they don't want us to be safe. They,
Who's we? You know, when you say we in this scenario, you're the robber who was trying to rob me. You motherfucker.
they want to take away our guns. That's what this all comes down to. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You know, what the fuck?
Question. What the fuck is right to you?
No,
Okay,
no.
You're too focused on Joaquin Phoenix and shit. I've let that go.
Okay.
Okay, you're too focused on society and real
Is that
life.
not what we're talking about? We're talking about the Society of Gotham and Batman.
I know, but you can't see reason.
You haven't given me a good
I
reason.
did. I gave you.
You just gave
I
me
gave
a
you
decent
The
example.
Justice League robbing.
But none of that
You-
tells me. None of that tells
That's
me.
Batman is
None
hope.
of that tells. See, this is how I know you failed English. None of that tells me how Batman is going to give hope to people. Now, you just gave me a good
I gave you
example.
an example.
You gave me a good example. What else?
What else do you need than that? Batman at his very best is someone who helps people.
Okay.
So what more do you want from that?
So when Batman is helping people,
Right.
is Batman going to stop chasing after the mafia and instead punch unconscious some a petty crime person in the middle of the
No,
of the
why
street?
would he stop going after the mob?
Well, because I don't follow. How is not beating, like, the mob is in the shadows anyways.
Yeah.
So the people are not gonna say, "Oh wow, he didn't kill
First of
the
all-
person who gave my little cousin cocaine. He gives
Batman
me
doesn't
hope."
kill anyway.
I know.
And we see this in the film of how he's giving hope to people in the very not the very last scene, but one of the last scenes where he's carrying,
leading people out.
where he's leading people out,
Where
and then
he's
after
just-
when he's carrying this woman to one of the I don't know if it's the National Guard or whatever, but one of
Sure.
the helicopters, and you see the people looking up to him as he's taking this person who's wounded to help.
Yeah, okay, sure.
You know?
But that's not any different from. Well, I guess you would be saying. I guess you would be then saying that he wouldn't have done something like that at the beginning of the film.
Right.
You were saying
I don't think he would.
you didn't think he
no.
would have taken the time to help people at the beginning of the film.
I think his perspective was different on what helping people was, because if he did help that dude in the first fight scene in the subway where
He did.
He fought all those guys, and
But he was terrified of
right,
Batman.
exactly,
Interesting
right.
point. Okay. Interesting point.
Wait, let me put this in a way that your woke mind might understand.
My
okay?
little liberal brain.
Your little brain. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of this little thing called libertarianism?
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
Okay.
Batman is the ultimate libertarian,
Yeah.
and he's awesome because of it.
Okay.
Okay, it saves Gotham. Did soft penis wokeness save Gotham, or did libertarianism? Which one did? Did capitalism win the day, or did socialism, Sebastian?
I mean, capitalism didn't save the day because
It did.
Bruce Wayne did not put his money to help people like he should have.
Well, he did technically by investing in the in the Batmobile, the gadgets, his suit. he couldn't have saved the day without all
You
that
can't
shit.
even say this with a straight face.
But it's true though.
You can't say this with a straight face.
He invested money into his equipment.
How about he insteads in infrastructure and passing good legislation?
Hey, well, you know what? He could
lobbying
he could build
is a thing.
a wall.
Lobbying is a thing. Lobbying is a thing. Unfortunately, lobbying is a thing. If he wants to work within that framework, he could easily get shit done.
You're the Riddler. That's what this comes down to. Is that you're the Riddler.
Woohoo!
Let's go. I swear to God, while we were watching this film,
It does not exist.
you were when we were watching the film, you were cheering whenever the Riddler, whenever his plan came, when he blew up the head of that DA, that dirty
I did not
DA,
cheer for that.
The commissioner.
I didn't.
Who else?
Well, the commissioner had it coming.
Alfred.
Alfred? I did not cheer when Alfred got like
Got it.
got. No, I did not.
Why not?
Because I'm not.
Because he's the servant class.
Yes. Yes.
But you don't see Batman as the servant class.
In what way is he the servant class?
He's serving the people of God.
He's beating up homeless people by dressing in spandex.
That's a great public service, if you ask me.